Are you comma crazy? Sometimes it seems that students have gone comma crazy. Those pesky punctuation marks appear here, there, anywhere, everywhere, without rhyme or reason. But you see, there is reason, and that's why you are watching this today. You need to control your comma urges, and these short tutorials are here to help. Here's the reality. Commas, and indeed all punctuation marks, are not just random marks put down on paper to make essays look pretty or to impress the teacher with, say, the number of semicolons used in one paragraph. Punctuation actually conveys meaning, important context that might not be stated in the writing. That is no small feat for such a simple mark like the comma. Let's review commas used in adjective clauses. First, what is an adjective clause? Simply put, it is a subject and a verb used to give more information about a noun. Here's a sentence. The man is from Mumbai. Do you know which man the writer is talking about? What about now? The man who has a pink turban is from Mumbai. See, adjective clauses can make sentences a lot clearer. They are very useful indeed. Here are some other examples. The postcard which Javier sent me shows a beautiful vista of the Grecian skyline. In this sentence, which Javier sent me is the adjective clause. What does it describe? The postcard. Jack London, who is one of my favorite authors, wrote White Fang. What book did Jack London write? White Fang. What is learned from the adjective clause? That the author of the sentence likes Jack London's writings. Okay, two more examples. My sister, who lives in Bel Air, has 2 children. My sister who lives in Bel Air has 2 children. Huh? What's the difference here? Did you hear a difference? Do you see a difference? Yes, there is a difference, and it's the commas. The commas give us a window into the writer's family tree. Seriously. Writing this sentence with or without the commas changes the meaning. Indeed, it actually changes the writer's family tree. In the first sentence, the writer lets us know he has only one sister. In the second sentence, the writer lets us know that he has at least 2 sisters, perhaps more. How is that possible? Simple. The commas tell the story. Commas used with adjective clauses illustrate meaning by telling the readers if the information in the adjective clause is extra information or essential information. In the case of my sister with the commas, the writer declares that this information is extra by using commas. If someone said to you, "My sister has 2 children," you know that there's only one sister. Here in writing, the author lets the reader know, "I only have one sister, she lives in Bel Air and has 2 children." The commas let us know that the clause about Bel Air could be lifted out of the text and the meaning of the sentence would not be altered. However, the second sentence without commas reveals that the information is essential to the understanding of the sentence. Who lives in Bel Air is necessary to knowing which sister the author is talking about. Again, a pair of commas, or a comma and an ending punctuation mark, around an adjective clause lets the reader know that the information is not necessary for the basic understanding of the sentence. The adjective clause could be removed and the sentence would still carry all the necessary information. No commas around an adjective clause tells the reader you have to pay attention to this information. It's necessary for the understanding of the sentence. Let's go back to the other sentences seen before. In the first sentence, there are a lot of men in the picture. Without the adjective clause, the reader has no idea who the author is writing about. The adjective clause is essential to understanding the sentence. The same is true for the sentence about the postcard. The sentence is specifically about the one that Javier sent to the author. This is essential to the understanding of which postcard the author is writing about. The reader would not know who sent the postcard without this clause. However, in the sentences about Jack London, does it really matter that he is one of the author's favorites? Does it change who Jack London was or what he wrote? No. Jack London wrote White Fang whether or not he was the author's favorite writer. The information in the adjective clause is extra information. So, in the end, using commas with an adjective clause might be 100% necessary, like in the sentence about Jack London. In fact, commas are used with adjective clauses when the noun described is a proper noun, a named person, place, or thing. But using commas might be 100% up to the writer, because the use of commas conveys specific intended meaning directly to the reader. Pause the video here and practice adding commas to adjective clauses. Read the sentences and decide which ones need commas and which ones don't. A written explanation follows. So next time you are going comma crazy, think about the power you have. You are telling people a lot with just that little mark.